I felt helpless and sad and the sense of loss. Having the thing I loved most taken away from me in an instant was devastating and filled me with deep sorrow. Those feelings were followed by numerous other emotions, which broke me down. I felt like a pathetic human who could not take responsibility for the company, and I felt as though I were suffocating, as day after day I watched money hemorrhaging from our accounts. I'm sure that at this moment many others share the same feelings. We have all left something that was dear to us in the pre-coronavirus world. Each of us has lost something precious. The cherished routines in which we laughed and chatted with friends at school or work, co-workers we cared about, the companies, shops, and customers who provided us with a living and made up our field of dreams, and in my case, the time I had with my audience when I was on stage. We have an excruciating sense of loss. Many times, while experiencing these emotions, I wanted to return to the old days. I didn't want to accept this reality. But the moment I knew that the post-coronavirus world was quickly settling down and forging a new order, I had no time to hold on to the sense of loss. I had many things to do in order to keep and protect my family and my company. We all feel the sense of loss to different degrees, and we have all lost different things. But there is one thing that we haven't lost: ourselves. We may have lost everything, but not ourselves. For example, the 30 years in which the motivational speaker M.K. Kim made speeches on stage is gone. But M.K. Kim, the person, is not. I still try to carry out daily routines as I always did, dream little dreams, and be a decent person even in the new world. The times that we loved are gone, but we are still here. It is just the world around us that has changed. We remain unchanged, and the workplace that I must keep and protect is still there too. My only wish is to be a good person to the people I care about. People say that as you get older, you worry more, and I couldn't agree more. As I got to know more about the post-coronavirus world while writing this book, I became so worried about so many people. When I met school teachers, I worried about them because they were supposed to learn and get themselves used to edutech. And when I met a younger friend of mine who is in the film industry, I worried about her because theaters might not be able to keep their doors open. Recently, I went to an alumni reunion, and whenever I had a chance to talk with my old school buddies, I preached to them about how they must adjust themselves to the digital world. I wrote this book thinking of all the people that I worry about. I wrote wishing that you will not retreat or give up hope in the face of rapid changes, no matter what you do and what you dream. Instead, I hope you will start your dreams and your life all over again. I also thought of my children and the young people who will be living in the future world. I wanted to show what we have right before our eyes to the students and young adults who will live in the future, while learning more dynamically than at any other time. Because in this new world where there are no solid role models that have made their appearance yet, they will have to be their own role models. Now is the time to rise. We must muster our courage and begin anew from where we stopped. We must move on from the sense of loss and fear. Our dreams and lives must go through their own reboot. Recently, I posted a short message on my Instagram. Hard, isn't it? But we are not alone. We can make it. Don't worry. but I ended choking up while reading comments people made to that post. I guess they were all feeling withdrawn with an unexplainable sense of loss and anxiety. I'd never imagined my word, "don't worry," would garner so many comments. Before closing this epilogue, I want to tell you this too. We'll make it, so don't worry.